Hello and welcome back to Sheaff Math. In today's lesson, we are going to be looking at a graph, a real graph, and applying an equation to some questions. Now, let's first look at a graph and find the equation, the slope-intercept equation. So we have this graph here. It says balance in Bobby's bank account and his football card hobby. And so it looks like the y-axis talks about the balance. That's how much money he has in his account. And the x-axis looks like it is the number of football card packs that he probably buys. So what we're going to do is we're going to write the equation. So the first thing we need to do is we need to find the y-intercept. So we look, where's the line going through the y-axis? Right there at 120. So we have our y-intercept. Now we're going to find the slope, and you want to pick 2 points and find the rise and run of those. And I always say try to pick the 2 easiest points. And if you know that this line is going through the axes at a nice even point, like 120 and 16, I'm just going to use those. Play it safe. And so we know that from 120 to 0, it goes down 120. And then from 0 over to 16, it goes up 16, right? Or over 16. And so that is our slope. But we do want to simplify it. And I put negative 7.50. Now, why did I put it in decimal form and not leave it as a fraction? Because we really like fractions when it comes to slopes. Well, this is a real life context, and we're talking about money in the bank. And so we're going to put it in money form. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our generic form of the slope-intercept, and we put negative 750 in for the m, the slope, and the 120 in for the b, which is the y-intercept, and we have our equation. All right, let's take a look at some questions, and we'll have our equation there to help us. Now, here's the question. How much money would Bobby have in his account if he bought 10 packs? And so we looked at our graph, and at 10 packs, you can see the green point goes up to, it looks like it's above 40, and it looks like it's not quite to 50, the middle. So it's somewhere in the middle there. Now you don't want to guess on these. You want to actually use mathematics to solve it, and so it's pretty easy. What we're going to do is we're going to take our equation and we're going to put in 10 in for the x, because the number of packs is on the x-axis. So we put 10 in there, and we're going to find out how much money he has left. So negative 750 times 10 is negative 75 plus 120, and we get y equals 45. So remember we said it was above 40, but below 50, and so the precise answer of this question is he has $45 left in his bank account. All right, let's look at another question. How many packs would he have to buy to get his balance to 90? So $90, let's look at the y-axis for 90 and go over to where the line is, and it's right here. Now it looks like it's right there on the 4. But again, we can't trust our eyes. We want to make sure that it's 4. It could be or it could not be. So we are going to use our equation again. And so we will put 90 into the y this time, because that's the y-axis is the money. So we are going to solve for x here. And so we're going to subtract 120 on both sides to cancel that out. And we're left with negative 30 equals negative 750x. We then divide by 750, negative 750 on both sides, canceling that out, and giving us x equals positive 4. So our eyes were right that time. And so the precise answer for this is 4 packs. If he buys 4 packs, he will end up with $90 left. And that's the question. Answer. And there you have it. So just a few little questions to show you how to deal with a real life graph and using an equation to solve for the answers. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.